So it's Hydro Connect, it's chucking it down outside. Actually, the rain's kind of easing off a little bit. We're in a kind of press area behind the Speakeasy Cafe, and I'm joined by three of Elbow, Mark, Guy and Pete. Thank you very much for sparing some time on this busy, hectic festival day. How are you?
Nice to see you, Vic.
Nice to see you too. Brand new album, Seldom Seen Kids, well, sort of the most recent, the current album, is going down an absolute storm, and it seems like the Elbow fans that are already out and about are sort of multiplying. How does it feel, you know, a few albums into the career, watching the audiences grow and grow and things going better and better for you?
Yeah, it's a weird one. It was always going to be a slow build with us, I think. You know, the kind of music we make, we're very much an album band. And this record in particular was put together as such. It was totally designed to be listened to as a whole, to the point where some of the songs on the record, we finish a song, and before writing the next song, we'd listen to the end of that song and say, okay, what would work out of that kind of thing. So it wasn't written entirely chronologically, but it was certainly a consideration, wasn't it, going along?
Yeah, and just in terms of that, I suppose, even though it's leapt in popularity for us, it's the album that followed the third album, you know.
Sure.
That's how we wrote it. Wrote it for all the people who were already into our music, you know. So it's really nice that it's happened.
Well, it works as a whole piece, as you say, but it's also outstanding tracks. They're anthems now, you know. It's great to see. I saw the footage of Glastonbury, and I mean, you guys look like you were absolutely having a ball.
Glastonbury was brilliant.
Yeah.
I actually look back on the footage, actually, and you kind of, every time it pans to one of us, there's probably a smile on our face.
Absolutely, it's like big, cheesy grin.
It was fantastic. It was one of those moments that's really, really, really special. I think it's, for me, the best gig we've ever done. I absolutely loved it.
You've played many a time in Scotland. How do you feel that the sort of audiences react to you up here? Because notoriously they sing along and so on. Is it a noticeable difference up in Scotland? I mean, you're Northerners, so it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, Scotland's always been great. You know, we always love coming. We actually holiday a lot here, and Mark's parents used to live up here, and we still do a lot of writing on the Isle of Mull.
Oh, really?
Yeah, whenever we can. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. Scotland's got the best bit of this little island, if you ask me.
Well, that's nice of you to say so. We won't disagree with that, will we? And although we're in a horrible little tent at the moment, there's a phenomenal scenery out and about as well. Have you had a look around?
Just you know, like where the Tobes is parked up, it's just, you know, just seeing the hills and the sort of fern trees and everything, it just looks absolutely fantastic. The sort of like the fog just sort of like lifting and everything, it's absolutely beautiful. Sure.
And when you're done playing, are you going to go out and about and I know it's pretty muddy out there, but you're going to go and see some other stuff?
I'm definitely going to go for an explore, yeah. I can't not when you're in a setting like this, can you?
I recommend the whiskey tent.
Well, that's the first port of call, I think. and there's an oyster bar as well.
Indeed, that was what I was going to say next. Is a sort of Argyle food tent, which is the best food I've ever seen at any festival. So definitely.
So am I right in thinking there's food out of Loch Fyne?
Absolutely, yeah. Wow. So we're on the banks of Loch Fyne pretty much, and food is coming straight out of the loch.
And that's a sea loch, Loch Fyne.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's where the oysters are from.
Yeah.
Wicked.
And they are very, very, very good indeed. And in fact, we should probably let you go play some rock and roll and eat oysters.